Hello, listener. I'm sure you're all expecting this particular warning, but in case you missed every single social media platform in the world saying, don't spoil Endgame, in this podcast, we spoil the shit out of Endgame. Like a lot of it. We talk about the whole plot. We also talk about a lot of bits that aren't to do with the plot. So if you haven't watched the movie and you don't want to be spoiled, then go watch it and then come back. If you don't care, then carry on. I'll now sing a little song about how we never have to see another one. Marvel is finally done. My soul is free and filled with glee. I don't want to watch anymore. The curse is lifted. We're finally free. I'll never cross that gypsy woman again. I've learned my lesson. I wished for comic book movies, and I got what I wanted, but not in the way that I thought.
Are we not seeing Spider-Man in a couple months?
I mean, you can go see Spider-Man, but I am fucking done.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the end credit scene of this film is Nick with the gypsy woman? I beat you!
We wanted to make our own credits scene because there is no end credits, so we were like, shall we just make one?
Just more dressed up in Spider-Man outfit, go pick up your rubbish.
I was imagining more puppet pals, like Potter puppet pals, except Avenger puppet pals.
Oh, I'm Iron Man. Welcome back to Hurd Ya Saw. We just watched Avengers, the last one. We're not doing another one of these. No, I don't want to. You can't make me. It's over. I win. You didn't break me, Marvel. You fucking bastards.
Oh no, we're gonna go back in time.
No! Don't Bill and Ted me, guys. I can't deal with it. So, I'm joined by EJ.
Yes.
Shay.
Hello.
Sean.
Hello.
Racy.
Hi.
And of course me, Nick, the tallest one. Am I taller than you, Sean? You've had a haircut.
I have,
Oh,
yes.
it's lovely.
Great podcast material. Start right out.
I thought we were the same height.
We've already done this.
Anyway,
so
what's
fine.
the answer?
I don't know.
I think you're taller when you got your back.
Well, when I've got good posture.
When you
got
don't
posture,
hunch.
This
you are
is
taller.
just like, I'll get there.
Yeah.
But this is very similar to a scene in the Avengers, honestly.
Yes. Yes.
I also like your hair, Sean.
It looks good. Listeners, Sean is looking crisp. It's a good, solid look. So we begin as ever.
Were you introduced?
Yeah, I introduced
Yeah.
Racy. I did the whole table.
I'm not paying attention.
We begin as ever with a fresh, sexy round of one-line hot takes. Racy, you saw the film yesterday, and I know you got things to say, so I hope you worked on your one-line hot take.
I've got things to say, and I want to say them. Am I allowed to say them now?
You get one line hot take.
That is my one line.
You've got a lot
want
of things to say. Okay, cool. Sean.
Well, my one-line hot take was going to be, who the hell is that kid at the end?
Yeah, who the fuck is that kid?
That's that
But
really
then-
fast kid.
No.
What?
I found
that's
out who he was, and
Isn't
then
he the kid on the bike where Scott Lang goes,
No,
what's
no.
happening, kid?
Who's the
That
kid?
wouldn't make any sense. That's
the
same
kid from
timeline.
Iron Man 3.
Oh, fuck that guy!
Yeah.
Oh my god, who even remembers Iron
No,
Man?
I don't remember
That's the
Iron
thing. I had
Man.
to Google it, and then I couldn't think of another witty one-line hot take. So
That's
my
a great
inability.
one line hot take.
That's
Yes.
really solid.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
was
That
actual
is my hot take.
information.
Well done, Sean. Shay.
First on the show.
Shay.
Great clip show.
Yes. That's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
phenomenal clip
The
show.
best clip show I've ever seen.
They're used
clip
to it.
show
though.
episode.
They directed 2 great clip shows already. The Russos. from
Oh yeah, they
Community.
did direct the Community. Did
Yeah.
they do the
Did
Community?
they actually do the community?
They're
Oh
great
my
clip
god.
shows.
That's
There
why
was
there's
so
so
many
many
references
Yeah,
in
and
this
so
film.
many
Oh no,
cameos.
I knew they did, but I didn't know they did the clip show episodes.
Yeah.
The clip show episodes
Yeah.
in Community are
Yes.
fantastic.
EJ.
And this is exactly like a Community clip show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very similar.
Great.
EJ.
Yes.
Your one-line hot take on your second viewing of this movie.
I just really can't get past how much I hate Hawkeye.
We mean your old buddy Clint.
Such a fucking dickhead.
When we saw it the other night, it was just that thing of like, oh, this should be a sad scene at the beginning, but you just went, but it's Hawkeye, so fuck it.
Honestly, like, what a dick. He gets a stupid haircut. He doesn't die. He doesn't do anything.
To be fair, EJ, you know, he was on Dead Lady Rock, and there's only one way off Dead Lady Rock, which was with a dead lady. You gotta kill a lady to get off. Like,
They killed the one woman they had.
So when can I just say?
There was no other woman.
Don't worry. I will have done past future Nick rather will have done.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, because there's only two, and both of them have died on the rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a thing that I said to Shay off mic when we were. Well, mostly it was just me bitching about how I didn't want to see this movie and I was done and I hate superhero movies now.
Mindset to go in with.
No, but then Nick was like, I'm trying to go into it with
I was
positive
really
mindset.
trying to have fun. I was working so hard.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, one of the things I said, which I say a lot, is why hasn't Black Widow had her own movie?
She has her own movie.
It's coming.
It's coming?
Yeah.
Is it coming?
Which is even more confusing.
Oh, good. So it's going to be set in like the fucking Cold War or some
Or
shit. I don't
it's
know.
going to be like.
These all have.
Yeah, we're recording a podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Hey, it's
Hey,
Cal.
Callum.
Hi, Callum.
What's your one-line hot take of Endgame?
I liked her.
Yeah. The only authentic one-line hot take I've ever said.
But it's gonna be like some fucking.
But-
It's gonna be some fucking Cold War era bullshit, and it's just be like, it's a prequel. I'm like, way to get invested in the way that this character.
How old is she?
I don't fucking know. She's magic. Who cares? But the thing is, I mean Cold War era in the sense of be like, oh, Red Scare, the Russians, or fucking spies or some shit. But the thing is, it's now impossible to get invested in a Black Widow movie because we already know everything. Anyway, we're off track. EJ,
Yeah.
can you do the thing?
I'd love to summarize this 3-hour film.
I have been waiting about a week for this.
Nobody correct me.
I'm not.
I'm
Alright.
just going to sit back and
Yeah.
enjoy.
Alright, the scene opens.
Wait, let me just jimmy the mic over.
This better last at least an hour.
If I could get to a third of the film, that would be great. Okay, so open on Hawkeye being a dickhead. In it.
I'm not correcting anything you
All
say.
right.
I mean, he was being a nice dad.
He's fine. Alright. His family disintegrates. Cut to, stuff.
Yes. Do you want help?
One scene! Alright, wait, I'll get there. Okay, I remember that bit, and then, and then we're in space. Okay. Tony Stark, using the technology they perfected in the first Captain America, is put onto a small person's body.
Accurate.
See?
Keep
That was
rolling.
fake. That was fake, and it looked good.
Yeah.
So he almost dies, rescued by Captain Marvel, who is, note, she has long hair. This is important. That's a plot point. Okay.
I can see where you're concentrating on in this movie.
There's an important moment in this movie, and no one else is acknowledging it, and I just need to acknowledge
I know.
I know.
Also, I love
Okay.
the fact that you said Captain Marvel and immediately looked at me.
it. John knows. Okay, they bring him back to Earth, and everyone's like, "Whoa, it's this guy." And
It's Iron Man!
they
Back from space!
They get in an argument because he's like, "Oh fuck, we really fucked up," and Captain America's like, "Yeah, we really did." And they're like, "Oh god, oh fuck," and then he goes away, and then it's cut to 5 years later, and you're like, "Geez, 5 years, boy." And then the director is like talking in a group with Captain America, who leads a support group now.
Was that one of the Russos?
Yeah.
That's one of the Russos, and he's like, "Oh my god, everything's terrible, and the whole world's fallen to shit. There's boats parked next to the Statue of Liberty. It's madness." And then,
Is there like cultural significance to that? Because I didn't.
yeah,
Oh.
that shit's locked down. You can't
Oh.
get near that.
Why were there boats there then?
Because it's chaos!
Okay,
Ah.
right. Maritime law is
You
just
can
out the
tell
fucking
America's
window.
in shambles because the Mets field isn't being upkept.
And there's fins, the infrastructure.
Yeah, there's
All of
there's
that,
no
this is
government.
happening unfairly targeted like refuse collectors.
Yeah. Genuinely though, that's
All of
the
our janitors
problem.
gone!
Yeah, okay, so, and then Ant-Man gets pulled back into reality. I never saw the Ant-Man films. Who is that dude? What is his deal?
Not
Nobody
worth watching.
knows.
Oh wait, can I just say real quick?
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is the worst Marvel movie. I
All
watched
right.
it while I was, because someone told me it was good. They lied. They
You
lied.
heard
I
it here
think
first.
We watched it and instantly forgot about it as soon as we finished
It's
watching it.
fucking terrible.
Definitely bottom tier.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that happened. He's back. He shows up at the front gate and is like, "Yo, let's time travel." And everyone's like, "You know what? Fuck it. We got nothing else going on." So they all get together and they're like, "Oh, the Hulk's here, but he's always the Hulk now and he's nice." And then Thor's over here and he's gotten in a bad way. And that's why Joe didn't like this film, is because he's not hot at all.
I did
At any
love-
time.
I love that it delivered on my wish to see Chris Hemsworth with his shirt off, but also another
Yeah.
finger on the monkey's paw held by the gypsy woman. Girls! Why can't you let me live my life, gypsy woman?
He's-
I want to say, it was a nice dad bod. Like,
No.
No, that was
No.
yeah. There was a bit
That
too
was
much
not a dad
moob going
bod.
on.
I'm
there,
gonna go
man.
with body positivity here.
Hey,
Okay, fine.
if
but
you're into it, go for it.
Sure. Okay. They all get back together. Am I forgetting someone? Oh yeah, there's the robot. Don't know what her deal is because I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy. She's blue. She's there. They're all hanging out, and then they're like, "Cool, time travel!" And they get Iron Man, who has a kid now, and it's really cute, and that's like one of the best parts of the film. Then he's like, "Oh man, I saw time travel with this twisty thing," and they're like, "Cool, let's all wear a GPS," and they all go back in time, and it's a time heist. Whoa!
Time heist.
And there's like possibly the best visual, like the visual comedy where Ant-Man is eating a taco and it just gets fucking blown away. And you're like, somebody thought that out and they just got a wind machine and that was their whole day.
They're like, "Paul, can you just hold this poorly made taco?" And he's like, "I guess." Now
Oh.
pretend you're seeing a spaceship.
I forgot about the raccoon too. He's there. So everyone goes in their separate time ways, and Captain America and Tony and Ant-Man go and they try to get the Tesseract and the other thing, and they fuck up, but then go back even further in time, do stuff. I don't know. And then there's.
It's a stellar recap. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
I don't want to spoil it.
No,
Okay, the
we're
thing
gonna
is
spoil. Yeah.
Like, you've missed out so many plot points, but like, you were like, Captain Marvel's hair is long. And you've
I'll
already
get to this. No. I'll get there. No, I'll get there. Okay, so other people are off doing stuff. Oh, Thor and the raccoon go and meet Natalie Portman, who really cashed in on this. And then the other guys. She was on screen for literally 10 seconds.
Yeah, lie in a bed, get up. There you go.
Yeah,
100
that was
million.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Scarlett Johansson and the dickhead go off and they do the thing with the souls thing, and they each fight to die.
Dead
and-
Lady Rock.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Just kill that dude, he's so annoying.
He's literally a Nazi.
They've got like this weird. Wait, what?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the Red Skull, who's like.
Oh yeah,
he's
what's
the-
his deal?
He was
no
in.
one explained that.
He was in the Captain America, the first one.
Yeah, but how
and
did
he got
end up
he
on
got
this
beamed
rock?
into space, and then he was
in
just
Infinity
there.
War last year.
He was like.
He gave
he was like.
himself a job.
He was like, "Oh, I'm here too. Because do you know who stands between the border of life and death to give people a soul rock? It's me, a Nazi with a skull face. I think that all
is
makes
so
sense.
weird. Why doesn't he just do his own thing?
That all checks out. This is what I do now. I thought maybe instead of establishing a force strike, I will hang out on this rock where people kill ladies. That is
Wait,
good, yeah?
Who is that guy in real life? Is
Hugo Weaving.
No,
Oh.
it's not in this version.
Is it not Hugo
No,
Weaving no
it's,
more?
it's the guy from The Walking Dead, Ross Marquette, something
Oh,
like
it
that.
doesn't really matter with
Sean's full of
CGI
facts.
at this
Yeah, he's
point.
got a red
This is great.
face.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
Sean's the only one pulling us back to reality. Okay, so they fight, and Black Widow dies, and it's really dumb because only woman in the film so far.
Dead Lady
That's it.
Rock.
They killed her. Okay,
Yeah.
so they have a whole other act where there aren't any women, and there's just men fighting to put a glove on, and you're just like, just fucking calm down and stop measuring your dicks. Literally, that's it. That's what they're doing in a room, and then the Hulk is like, okay, I'll put the glove on, because they all get the stones, and they all put the stones in the glove.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll snap my fingers, and everything's fine. But then it's not. It's yeah, exactly. They get blown up, because Thanos knows the whole time, because they captured the robot through the braids.
That's accurate. That's entirely how
the
that
other
happened.
robot.
Yes.
Oh, and you're subjected to Chris Pratt again.
Only for, I will say,
just too
point in
long.
this movie's favor. Not much Chris Pratt, and he gets kicked in the dick.
Yeah, I was really, I was like, yes, this is fine.
Yeah, I just went to a chair. I was like, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
There it is.
Notice we haven't seen Captain Marvel in a while, which is kind of weird because she was at the beginning, but she's off doing her space thing because she's got better stuff to do. And there's also Rhodey, and I forgot about him until right now, but he's there.
Yep.
Um,
I think it's safe to say at this point, everyone's here.
everyone's there who's not been disintegrated, except now everyone's
like the kid
there.
from Iron Man 3 is there. So
No, he's not there
Not
yet.
yet.
He's there. He's punching
Don't spoil the
Chitauri.
film. Okay, so Hulk puts a glove on, snaps his fingers, and it's fine. And then they get blown up because Thanos beams his way back into that timeline. And then they're like, oh fuck, we better fight him then. So they all fight him. Captain America takes a hammer, Thor's hammer.
He does.
Didn't understand how that was possible until after the film, and it turns out it's not complicated. He just hits him a bunch, and you think he's gonna die because it looks like that bit in the comics, and you're like, oh shit, it's the death of America. How symbolic in our the time of political upheaval. But then they didn't do it, so it's fine. And then everyone beams through the swirling circles, and I don't know how those got there because I didn't see Doctor Strange.
They can just do that. That's magic.
That's a power.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't need to make sense.
No, it's magic.
So-
It's not complicated.
He's a wizard.
Once again,
Makes
it's
balls.
just not
He
complicated.
goes like
of a film.
this, and it makes
Yeah.
a portal.
So everyone shows up from that time everyone met up in Wakanda.
Yep.
And, oh yeah, Thanos brings, like, the entire army of the universe, and there's, like, those weird snakes in the air thing.
Yeah, the big space whales.
Everyone knows those snakes in the air.
Thought Hulk
And
once
then-
punched one real good.
Yeah, he doesn't do that, though, because he broke his arm doing the thing.
He did.
Everyone fights each other, and it's really exciting. Woo, lots of armies. And then Captain Marvel comes, and you're like, oh, fucking finally, what's she been doing this whole time? She's like the most interesting character. She comes down with, finally you see in person her fresh haircut.
Yep.
Just like,
You do see it in a hologram.
Yeah,
don't you?
in
yeah, but that's
person,
not good
Shay.
enough.
You want to see the full
I
color.
need the full in-person haircut, and you're just like, jeez, they were like, we didn't think everyone knew she was a lesbian in the last film, so better correct that in this film. And brings her magnificent lesbian energy to the world.
Yep.
Takes the glove. All the women are like, yo, we'll help you. And there's like 6 of them. And then,
6 old women.
yeah, I know. And you're like, oh boy, they really thought they were making a shot out of that.
They were trying to make a moment.
But, you know, it was fine.
It
Oh,
made
and
me
Spider-Man's
really
back, and he's like the other best part of the film. Everyone fights each other. He gets the glove, and then you're like, oh, fuck, what's it all for then? And then Iron Man snaps his fingers and he dies.
Because Iron Man takes it.
That's it. That's the whole film.
Yeah, he sleight of hand saved the day. That's the
yeah.
whole film?
Yeah, that's the whole film.
Is there
And
anything at the
Iron Man
end?
dies. No, there's a bit at the end where there's like 4 endings.
Yeah.
It's very much like Return of the King.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, Captain America is just like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm going back. And he
I'm
goes
going back to the 40s when I didn't have to be best friends with a black man.
Dark. Goes back and has his dance with his woman. And comes back and just lives his life. Which is like, good for him. Didn't get that Bucky romance though,
No.
which is disappointing.
No. Make Captain America gay, you cowards.
You gave
Yeah.
the shield to Falcon and
That was nice.
happy.
I mean,
Who is that guy? I wish we knew more
you
about
just
him.
buried Anthony Mackie really
But
hard.
like they could have got so much more out of it. I wanted more of an emotional moment to be like, yeah, we'll see this guy in the next Captain America film. That's inevitable.
Oh god, there's gonna
They're
be a
passing the torch. Watch them.
I don't want them to pass the torch. Okay, all right, that's the we recapped.
Yeah, there was.
There was nothing missing from that, right, guys? Nothing at all.
No, nothing.
110%.
There's probably really
at
big
all.
stuff missing.
Tilda
because
Swinton was there.
I wanted to mention her, but also like, who cares?
They killed Thanos at the beginning.
Yeah, Thor chopped his head off
Forgot
with,
about
with
that.
the
They
axe.
did do that, didn't they?
That's like
Yeah.
big Because you're like, oh, the stone's destroyed, so then everyone was like, oh, they're gonna use the.
We got rid of the
stones
MacGuffin. Oh wait, we
I
could
know.
just get the MacGuffin. Ah! Why am I thinking the MacGuffin?
I just like that it was genuinely the dumbest movie ever. Like
It's
so fun. Like they just go back in time. I'm a sucker for time movies.
I will say the whole time heist concept. I was like, yeah, all right. This is fucking
right.
solid.
I knew when I saw it, I'd be like, Nick's on board with this.
Yeah. Well, I'm on board with that bit of the movie. Sorry, yeah, Racy, go.
No, it's just one thing. Okay. So there must have been a period of time between Thanos going clickety click.
Yes.
And then him going to another planet and being like, oh, everything hurts.
Yeah.
They could have, between those two moments, time traveled and, cut his head off then and got the stone. Because he was like, oh, everything hurts. Because he would have been weak.
No, because I think the point is that he's too powerful with the stones.
Yeah,
So they need to get them whilst they're separate. I think that's the.
Even though, actually, Thor, totally got him in the chest with the axe. I'm not here to litigate plot holes because honestly, I feel like this movie was just nah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
The film makes no sense.
There was
it's
a lot of
time
plot
travel.
holes, it
It's
doesn't
like,
matter.
Well, not even the
Yeah.
time
It
travel
doesn't
bit.
matter.
There was a bit where I was like, oh, the Iron Man has all the stones in his glove, right? And he's gonna use it. But it was a whole thing in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 1. They were like, a mortal can't even hold an Infinity Stone without exploding. And then Iron Man's like, I'm holding all 6, and it's fine for some reason, even though it fucked up Hulk, who's a billion times stronger than me, instantaneously super bad, but it's cool because, and I was like, why isn't he...
Because he was in
The suit.
the suit,
So
he wasn't
maybe-
necessarily touching them with his flesh.
Yeah.
He did die.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
No, he did. It wasn't like he was fine. I know he had a good little time to
Yeah,
say.
he had to look
He
sad.
had a line.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
He got his line.
You had to give him a line.
Yeah.
I like that he was like, I am Iron Man. Got him. Yeet! Anyway. So, Sean, you're the biggest Marvel fan, I think,
Yes.
at the table here. What did you make of this film? Did it deliver on 1,000 years and 1,400 movies, all cut from the same cloth, interweaved into a tapestry blanket from which you to build a fort of dreams?
God, that gypsy woman did a number on you.
She fucked me up, man. Fucked me right up.
Short answer, yes.
Nice.
I've spent 11 years, 22 films, watching all of this. Am I the only person who's seen every single film?
No, I've seen every
Yeah.
single
I
one.
think I've seen every single
You've
one.
seen
at this
every
point.
single one?
I've seen every
Yeah.
single
Seen both Ant-Man.
Can't you see
Yes, I've
they've
seen both
glazed
Ant-Man.
eyes?
They've been
So-
taken.
I've seen every single one.
But yeah, for me, it was just really enjoyable. I really loved the fan service in the film, and that's it was that nice thing of it really paid for everyone who has stuck through it.
Yeah.
Really, especially with it's just whether it's references or just cameos that do pop up now, because I think literally everybody's in this film nearly.
The kid from Iron Man 3.
Yeah, I think literally anyone who hasn't pissed anyone off, is in this film.
I'm sad we didn't get original Rhodey back.
Who wasn't in this film?
Original
Donald
Rhodey.
Glover.
That doesn't count.
Oh, yeah, Donald Glover wasn't.
Was he not? Was he in another one?
He was in Homecoming.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Remember he gets glued to the
Homecoming.
boot.
Yeah, but he wasn't a
He wasn't
major
a hero.
character.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
everybody else from Community got a little cameo.
Vision
Yeah, but he's-
isn't, but I'm glad because he couldn't.
Well, he's dead,
He
right?
died.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
He's
I'm
one of
glad.
those
What
fixed
even
dead.
was
Yeah,
he?
he's one of the
I
fixed
still
dead.
don't know.
So
He's a robotman
yeah.
who wanted to be
Yeah.
human.
Okay, who
Human
alive
Robotman.
wasn't in it? Was there anyone alive who wasn't in it? At all?
I think all of their contracts stipulated that they had to be in it. If
Martin
they're alive.
Freeman.
Yes, there we go. One.
Who the fuck was
I'm-
that?
He was in Black Panther. He was the
And-
CIA
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
I'm literally kind of bit I know it's the previous film where Doctor Strange is going through all
A
of
bunch of the
things.
Black Panther.
I'm literally going through every single Marvel film right now.
Look
Maybe
at
because they're
throughout.
just getting their own film.
So generally positive, Sean. You feel like it
Yeah.
was worth it? You feel like
Yeah,
that
if-
matched expect? Because I feel like
Yeah,
this
I
is
think-
one of the things I want to say real quick. Is the one thing I will give this movie is that this one, more than Infinity War, this one felt like an actual cinematic event thing. Like I
Yeah.
feel like this more than Infinity War is going to be one that people actually really talk about a lot more because it's such and just jizz on everything.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
release the tension. It's all flowing out of you. It's on the walls. There it is.
Yeah.
Everything you wanted. Time travel. Loki's still alive again. All
Oh,
the things.
yeah.
You know, like,
I
we
forgot
can
about
have so
that.
much more fun, but also all of the good stuff is here too. Blah, blah, blah.
You read the press release, I see. That's what they said.
That actually, before anyone else saw it, I actually shouldn't say that.
What?
Never mind, it's fine.
I want to say, on this same point of like, this is a film. I've watched all the films.
Yes.
because I have.
Because that gypsy woman got you too.
She got me.
Whereas I'm just a nerd.
My monkey paw wish was like, I was like, oh, I wish I could work in cinema so I could watch films for free. And she was like, yes, you shall watch all the films for free, including all the Marvel films and Thomas and Friends, The Legend of Sodor's Treasure. Yes, you shall watch all the films. That was a weekend where I watched Thomas and Friends and Ant-Man together. I compared the two to say which one was better. Anyway.
It was a dark time.
They both had Thomas the Tank Engine in, so it was an interesting comparison. And there's times where like
Wait,
Thomas,
can I try?
Thomas the Tank goes kind of into the quantum realm with like this little train song.
Oh, this-
Anyway, sorry.
This podcast is in a spiral.
Yeah.
What I
Can I-
wanted to
Pull
say
it
was
back.
somebody who's watched all the films and who I was definitely like, I'm going to tap out at this end thing, at this end game.
Yeah.
I want to say I definitely can. And what this film is like they've left a legacy. They didn't go like, oh, there's teasers for the next movie, teasers. Like, you can end here. It's like we've left. They as a studio have left a legacy that's complete.
Yeah.
And that I feel, and I was happy to like watch this and go, look, I'm glad you ended it properly. Like, I know there's teasers like, oh yeah, Falcon can become Captain America. It's like, but it's not teasers in a way like, hey, cliffhanger. It's like, nope, here's
We
an
didn't.
end.
We didn't see like, you know,
Here's an
I'm
end.
Thanos' twin brother in a different chair the
And-
whole time.
And it was like Iron Man got his end. Like, he was the beginning, he's the end. Like, I thought it was just
A nice signing off of their contracts.
that, but also just like. They did it. They made an ending. They've done their thing. They're gonna keep going because of money, but like, I can tap out and
I'm so tapped out.
I am not.
and when people look back and like the eventual fatigue kicks in, people will go, there was like a legacy here
Yeah.
because they gave this ending.
It was like
And that-
5 good movies they got out of that, you know? No, I'm kidding. There's more than that. It's fine.
There's maybe like 2 good movies in the whole 22.
But this one and what other one?
I really like Thor, the first Thor.
I fucking
Crocodile
hate Thor.
Dundee
that
with Space
movie is
Vikings.
trash. What even happens in that movie?
Nothing, and it's great.
2 separate movies in one.
No. You know why that movie's great? I'll tell you why Thor
Oh,
1
we
is
should go
great.
back and watch it.
I would
I
tell
have it on DVD.
Oh god.
It's so easy.
I'll tell you why Thor 1 is great, is because it was made at a time when no one actually knew what superhero movies were. It's made by Kenneth Branagh. It's mostly people sitting around and talking.
That's why it's shit.
Yeah. It's Murder on the Orient Express with Space Vikings.
Oh my God.
That's why I like it.
Guys, I would watch that again. Shall we do a throwback?
No. Can I just say, I'm laying it down now. Barring any ridiculous circumstances, we're not doing any more Marvel movies on the pod.
Such as Sean showing up with a DVD of Thor.
I will throw you out of my house into the street, good sir. With love. With love.
Nick will throw you off Dead Lady Rock. And just so that he has the
No,
power
I
to
will-
never watch
No,
these
so I'll
films again.
survive though. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
I'll throw Sean off Dead Lady Rock and
Yeah.
Racy will just go, ah! And I'll be like, this didn't work out how I wanted. I have this gold rock. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, Racy, you said you had lots of things to say. What are some of those things?
There was like nice, like little like set deck things that I really liked, like the Iron Brew in Thor's house.
This is the kind of high quality podcast.
Which I couldn't stop laughing at. The people were like, why is this person laughing at an orange drink? Because I was like, I thought that was great.
Thor drinking Iron Brew.
I know what Iron Brew is, but I just didn't think that it was like a plot point.
No,
Hey,
it's
Racy's
not.
talking
I'm
about
glad
There
you
was a
appreciate
plot
it.
point.
Yeah.
It is a plot point, because that will come back later in a film you guys won't see.
Everything's cool.
Everything's
Everything's
cool.
cool.
Scotty, come
Everything's
start.
cool.
One line hot take on
Yeah.
Avengers.
What?
We're doing a podcast.
Oh.
What is your one-line hot take on Avengers Endgame? One line. What do you think? The whole shebang. Did the gypsy woman get you too?
Iron Man is the best.
All right. Solid.
enough.
Solid.
I feel like we need a couple more cameos on this podcast.
I feel like
then it will feel more like Endgame.
Exactly.
We need to get
Did
Morton
you
and that
watch-
guy in the hat.
The cameos, and maybe Dave will come back for this.
oh god no.
He's here in spirit.
Did you watch like Michael Douglas like pick up a phone and go, oh, he had nothing to do in this film, Michael Douglas. Did you watch Robert Redford and go, he retired and had like his Old Man and the Gun movie, which I didn't see, but apparently was a good ending for him. But then because he already filmed this, he was then just in a scene, and that's gonna be his final film appearance. Is him just going,
No, you give me the box. You give me the. Call me the secretary. Give me the box. Don't you know who I am? Give me that
and yeah,
box.
Natalie Portman just gets to be like, one day.
I'm sick.
One day being sent
Like
nude.
Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
And I didn't like one thing.
Go for it.
Only one thing.
I suffered exactly the same thing in this movie.
You turn to dust?
No. What was it? I'm talking about. Can I?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Go.
I put
Like-
up a spoiler warning at the front. It's fine.
Gamora swapping with Black Widow.
Oh, what the Lady
No,
Rock?
I am so angry.
But at the same time, it's fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, she's gonna have a series, right?
No,
She's gonna
Hawkeye,
sort of bring
Hawkeye's
it up.
having the series.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. And
Black
Loki.
Widow is having the movie.
Gamora is she's gonna be the leader of Guardians of the Galaxy in the future. So.
Yeah, but she's got to go through that whole
Yeah,
character arc
Yeah.
again, which is going to be really annoying.
Oh god, she's gonna have to rebuild her fucking relationship with
I
that.
like Fat
ignorant
Thor as
boob.
well.
Yeah.
This is for all of
Like-
you hot chicks that likes haps.
Oh, right.
But the,
I also
Solid
enjoyed the Big
cameo.
Lebowskis.
but
I like how I just complained about the cameos like not giving a lot, and then he came back and was like, I'll give you more in my cameo. I was like, thank you.
He's the spiritual successor of Dave because Dave kept coming back. Didn't he?
True.
But he actually had things to say.
Yeah.
But I think that the thing for me is that, like, off mic, I was talking to Shay about how, hey, one of the things I don't like about these movies is they always feel to me empty and pointless because there's no stakes really of any real magnitude. This was the most stakinest one, and I was still kind of bored. At
Well,
no
it was
point.
3 hours long.
I know. Well, no, it didn't. Not like bored, like this movie's dragging bored. Like a lot of stuff happened, and it kept me like, so. Oh, cool. We're going back in time to the different eras. This is fun. I like a time heist. I like that they gave the front end a bit of time to breathe and just sort of be a bit moody and depressed. I was like, that's actually kind of interesting. That there was a long period where I was actually going, man, nobody's punched anyone in a really long time. Which they even quasi drew attention to with like Hulk going, I'm smashing. haha."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's nice. But the thing is that the more it went on, the more I was like, well, I don't feel anyone is in any real impactful danger until the end. And then we went to Dead Lady Rock, and I was like, oh, they're not gonna, they're doing it again, Marvel! Just stop throwing women off cliffs as if it's like a noble sacrifice thing. It didn't work in the last movie. It was fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid in this one.
Also,
Worse in this
like I
one.
said, it also makes no sense because isn't the whole point that the person has to like kill the other person? So if Scarlett Johansson's just like very deliberately like killing herself, and why does
you
why
have to
does-
lose someone you care about?
Oh.
Well, they said you had to lose the thing you
Well,
love
yeah.
most.
He
And I'm
lost
like,
his kids.
and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
Linda
know.
Cardellini is
No, but
already
even if you
dead.
gotta Lose someone as they go over the rock.
Jesus Christ.
It's just dumb.
They
It's-
always had a weird relationship.
I as much as you dislike Hawkeye, I did like Hawkeye in this movie.
I did
Why?
too. I
He's
like
such
Hawkeye.
a dickhead.
He
He is,
he's
but
a
he's my
dickhead.
favorite dickhead.
Yeah, he's a trash bag, but he knows he's a bag of trash. And I quite like
don't know
that.
if he does.
I was like, I like that they stuck to the whole thing of him being like, fuck it, I'm gonna murder everyone because I'm super unbalanced and actually I'm just as bad as Black Widow in a lot of ways of like, I've got red in my ledger. And I like that he just defaulted back to like, well, guess I'm just a murderous spy ops machine now. And what I hoped was that he was gonna go over Lady Cliff because he's like, hey man, I lost my kids and then I used them as justification to murder hundreds of people over a 5-year period. I probably shouldn't go back and be a family man because, boy, I've done some terrible fucking things. And maybe it would have been better if they'd given the lady who never had a family a chance to, like, actually quit being a spy and get to do... It's so frustrating. This movie frustrates me.
But Jeremy Renner agreed to a Hawkeye TV series on Disney Plus, so
Yeah.
God.
and Scarlett Johansson probably didn't. So
I'm also hoping that... I hear
Yeah.
Kate Bishop's going to be in that, which is a good move. 'Cause
Who's that?
in the comics, she's like the successor to Hawkeye. She's like better in a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
I think she's been played by Catherine Langford from 13 Reasons Why.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Can she shoot a bow?
Doesn't matter. Computer
She can be a moody teenager.
But they focus a lot on...
Good, she'll be just like Hawkeye then. He's such a moody teenager.
They-
He has
I
a
love
stupid
him.
haircut.
I really wish there'd been a bit with his kid saying, Dad, why do you have an arm sleeve of death tattoos now? What happened in the intervening time that we were gone?
We just disappeared for 2 minutes. And then Doctor Strange told us we were actually gone for 5 years. I'm like, okay. He knows way too much.
I'm going to catch some flack from the pod here.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm going to say up front, I haven't seen Captain Marvel as a movie.
Okay.
I didn't like Captain Marvel in this movie. Felt like she was just wheeled in, like, hello, I'm here to punch some stuff, bye. And then she came
was.
back, I'm going to punch some more stuff, bye. And I was like, oh, I was hoping
They filmed
to...
it before the Captain Marvel movie.
yeah,
Really?
they
Yeah.
didn't know what,
Yeah,
So-
they hadn't. Yeah, they were still working on the scripts at the time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you can't just...
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
joking when I said she got that haircut for the because of the other film. It was actually before that film.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I was saying before, it's actually quite sad how starved I am of like content when I got really excited for that 30 seconds of like, don't worry, the females are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I talk about LGBTQ plus IA?
The quilt bag.
Didn't mean to
Sure.
fuck that up.
Yeah.
Hey, they have one of the Russo brothers going, hey, I'm a gay man and I'm dating, but it's all tragic because it's sad.
Yes.
They'll
Okay.
dub that in China. It's
They're
fine.
dubbed that in China. Well, maybe not because it's tragic. Like, oh, it's well, they're sad.
Gays
They'll
are
dub
allowed
it
to be
anyway.
sad.
Gays are allowed to be sad.
And dead.
And
That's-
then,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, Brie Larson's trying, but yep. She
Tessa
had a
Thompson.
haircut.
Tessa
And then-
Thompson's still there.
I was also disappointed that I thought for a second Tessa Thompson like cut open a Chitauri and like I think pink or purple came out, and I was like, oh, is she gonna cut another one? It's gonna be like the bi flag, like Chitauri blood. And then it wasn't. And then I was like, oh wow, I was really stretching
sort of
and
like-
hoping for just like the meagrest little morsel of anything here.
So like pink
And-
blood flying this way, purple
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
flying this
And
way,
having,
Brie
like-
Larson and Tessa Thompson making out on a
Oh
flying
man,
horse.
I saw a little fan comic of like someone had drawn Thor introducing Captain Marvel to Valkyrie and them just being like, and I was like, oh, that'd be nice.
You guys need to watch Captain Marvel. She's got a wife already.
With a kid,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
But
don't
why
make
can't
it
it be
obvious.
Tessa Thompson?
And Captain Marvel isn't a character, but her wife's great.
Yeah.
The wife's great.
Her wife, there. You should watch that film just for her wife. Her wife.
I'm
Her
not
wife
gonna. You
no,
can't
don't watch
make
that
me.
film.
No one can make me.
It's a good film.
The Gypsy Woman's dead.
Don't watch it then, but it's
I'm-
it's as close as we're ever gonna get to a gay superhero. It's a coded gay superhero.
Yeah, you were telling me in the Q to Watsky that it was like,
Yeah.
it's pretty on. It's also edgeless and fucking boring, and I really.
Well, like,
Ugh.
I mean, they're not gonna sacrifice that $1 billion they'll make in China.
I know. Sorry, I don't want to be just the podcast of me just giving out and being sad, but like, I feel empty and just bored. And like all, like, and I'm sorry, I really don't want to like be like, hey, people that enjoyed this film, you're
we
wrong.
forced you to watch it. We were
Yeah,
like,
it's,
hey.
it's just like,
And you were like, I don't want to do it. We're all like,
Literally going like,
this-
can we
yeah.
watch something else? I have other ideas.
I
Can we watch
have
something else?
so many.
We've
more-
got a list, a whole list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A list that we never look at. But
Well,
I've
the
got
next thing
things
we
queued
watch
up.
can be on the list.
But it's just okay. I should stop talking, and other people should say things about the film that they thought.
No, say what you don't like.
It's just
I'm bored.
not even. It's not even like boredom in the sense that the set pieces were exciting. The fights were like fine. They were a bit chaotic. I felt
They
like
were
they could
more
have
readable than normal. Still not great, but
kind of.
better.
One of the things that I was kind of thinking about was like the choreography that they had in Infinity War when everyone was ganging up on Thanos, that was really slick choreography and it was really well put together, where everyone was doing a thing and it was like hot neatly from thing to thing to thing, and like the shots were really well framed. This, I really feel for the cinematographer, because obviously they're like, we've got literally every fucking character we have on screen in a single, fuck it, we've just got to figure some stuff out. Like, I did enjoy Spider-Man getting like lifts off different people and stuff. I was like, that was a cool sequence, that was really nice.
Yeah.
But the thing was, the movie was exciting, and like the characters were fine. It just felt so, what's the right term?
Blah.
No, not Blair. Elements of Blair.
Yeah.
But it felt like I was watching like a kind of puppet show. Because I feel like the thing that I said to Shay earlier off mic is that when you get these larger scale Marvel movies, Marvel's good at doing the individual character facing the adversity and overcoming it, right? Like, you look at the Iron Man 1, you look at fucking Captain America the first one, you look at all of the origin story type ones, and even if you look at something like Iron Man 3, which is a troubled movie, but it's still like, it focuses very deeply on Tony Stark overcoming, I've lost all my tech, I've got to build things with a glove and a boy in a garage. Invite him to my funeral. But the thing is, when you get to these larger scale ones, because they don't have the room to really burrow down into like these particular character moments, which is what makes the movies, when they are good, it feels like you have all of these quasi-personalities doing not much for me. It just doesn't really feel like anything has emotional weight. And they were trying so hard for emotional weight in some of these bits. Like that, I feel like that funeral one-shot thing, I was like, this is just egregious at this point. But I was like, but at the end of the day, they've had 22 movies, an entire decade of building to it. They're allowed to self-indulge. So I'm trying not to sound like I'm just picking holes for the sake of picking holes, but the whole thing just left me feeling cold, bored, uninterested, and just glad that it's over. Because I just don't like being immersed in all of this, frankly, incredibly mediocre beige stuff that's just there. And it's fine, it's tasty, but I'd like something else, like anything else. Okay, someone else talk, because that was...
Counterpoint that.
Yes.
There was a screen full of people just crying at the end of that bit.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It is. The
I
emotional
cried.
reaction was incredible.
Yeah, like, I'm shocked at that.
It got
because
applause as well.
Yeah, every screening has got applause.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a few little like, and I'm just like, don't.
Were you here, or were
Yeah.
you somewhere else?
Here.
In the afternoon, though?
No, in the morning. I did the morning screening.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Children are sitting for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just still and not running around a screen.
No, they're
Yeah.
vomiting. I
being
love
attentive.
it.
One kid vomited in your screening. But
Next to
apart from that, fine.
No, yeah, like young kids, though.
This is
yeah,
what I was
Kids
saying
normally
earlier.
like get up after 20 minutes and stuff.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. And there's a lot of talking in this movie.
There is.
Yeah,
There's,
this
like I
is
said, there's
not-
not a lot of
Like you
action.
said
Yeah.
at the beginning, there's not any punching or anything.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
this
it's
is
'cause it's
this is
flowing
what I was
really
trying to
well.
get at when I said this one felt like a cinematic event. Like, I've been in a bunch of film screenings of stuff, and even in Infinity War, it didn't have the same energy. Like, the crowd was super like this, like so focused.
Yeah.
Which is great, and I'm glad people have it.
Well, everyone's coming out of the woodwork to see it. Like once it built the first 2 days of every fucking screening selling out.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh shit, I better see this film. Everyone's seeing it, and it's just snowballed.
Yeah.
Like even people are walking through the door who've never seen a Marvel movie. And you're like, what the fuck are you gonna get out of this? Like, they're fucking here,
Yeah.
ready to see it. It's
What have you been
insane.
doing for the last 11 years?
Like,
That must be
it's
so weird.
legitimately
Yeah.
the only film we've seen here that's like in a proper event film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the first Star Wars did this.
no.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
fucking nuts. The fact that it's bigger than bringing back Star Wars.
But like,
is
I feel like Star Wars did this, but like also Star Wars had like 5 screenings a day. This has 15 screenings a day. At the
Yeah.
Well,
cinema?
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Star Wars, like, it didn't sell out every screening though.
Right. Yeah.
We would have
This-
stuck it in other
and
screens
This is
otherwise.
selling out.
Every
50 screenings a day.
screening
Yeah.
all day is sold out.
Wow.
We're adding screenings at 10 p.m. Adding them.
Good lord.
It's insane, man. And
So-
people are like pumped to see it. They're not even dickheads.
Yeah.
A friend of mine put a tweet on. He lives in LA and he's like, what happened to everyone in LA? Thanos snapped his fingers and half the population went to the cinema.
Sean, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, now that they've done this,
Mhm.
and now that the movies will continue until we stop giving them money, here's my question to primarily Sean, because you know the most about what's slated to come out. But like, there's gonna come a time in whatever this phase we're in now, phase 2.0, like version 5, whatever.
Phase 4.
Phase 4.
Phase 4?
Yeah, this was the end of phase 3.
Three,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first two?
Well, yeah.
Basically, each Avengers film, essentially.
Was a
Oh, Christ, is
phase.
there 3 of those?
Well, there's 4, but...
Avengers 1, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame.
Mm.
Endgame being a quick release after Infinity War to be a
Yeah, so that's sort of combined in
Yeah.
phase
So
3.
when they have the next phase ender, or even like the large multi-part we built
Saga
up to this
ender.
whole thing,
Yeah.
do you think it's gonna be this level the next time they do it?
I don't know, because they're definitely having to sort of build more now, because we've spent the past decade with Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, which have been those sort of those main points throughout this sort of like 3-phase saga. And like now they're sort of building up with people like Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange, which I feel 3 of them are connected with audiences, not so much Doctor Strange at the moment.
No one
Yeah,
likes
it's only
my.
connected with Nick.
No one likes my weird boy.
No, so-
I want them to give him the weird film he deserves.
Will you see that film?
Okay, yeah. Wait.
I knew we'd get it wrong.
No.
Open the gate!
No, here's how it works.
On record, go.
Here's how it works. I won't see it when it comes out. Sean will see it.
Yes.
And I want you to promise me on the fucking podcast, be honest, if it's really fucking weird, and I mean really fucking weird, you tell me, I'll come see that. If you're like, nah, it's just another Marvel movie, then I will not see it, because I don't care.
What if
If
I
it's-
lied to you just to get your reaction?
I will throw you off Dead Lady Rock and kill Racy. Again!
But yeah, it will definitely, like, the next 10 years is definitely going to be interesting to see.
Oh my god.
It will be.
Guys,
Like,
I will be 40 at the end of the next fucking phase of Marvel movies.
Oh god, I just did that. That's really upsetting.
yeah, 'cause
Yes.
we've
Yeah,
got
that was 10 years.
so much still. Because we have Guardians 3, Spider-Man,
I don't miss.
another Black Panther, another Doctor Strange, definitely another Captain Marvel, Eternals.
What, they're making
The
an Eternals
fuck is
movie?
Eternals?
I
Okay,
don't- even I don't
can we
know.
have a
Go.
segment of Nick explains comic shit
Yes,
to EJ?
go.
Oh yeah, I love this. Bring it back.
So, the Eternals, millions of years ago, when life was first seeded on the planets by the cosmic race of god alien robots known as the Celestials, they uplifted a bunch of proto-humans and made them into immortal super beings known as the Eternals.
Okay.
So they're basically like a bunch of quasi-god people who all have individual powers. There's like a fast one, there's like a laser beams one, there's a one I can turn things into other things. You remember how they tried to make the Inhumans happen?
No.
Okay, so
No,
I don't.
the Inhumans is a race, is basically a bunch of royal alien space people that live on the
Kree.
moon. Yeah, Kree, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah, they had
Was that a film?
They had a TV movie that fucking
No
bombed.
TV series
Series.
that died.
I thought it
But
was a
got,
movie.
No, it
Oh.
got released. The pilot got released in like IMAX
yeah.
cinemas.
And it
Oh.
bombed.
And then the quality immediately dropped and everybody stopped watching it and then it got
Wait, the
cancelled.
series
Any-
actually
any-
came out?
Yeah.
I thought.
Anyone?
Oh,
watch-
God.
Yeah, but I
think
got
it's
like
on
cancelled
Prime.
very quickly,
Yeah.
so there's not many out in the
They
world.
live on the moon?
Yeah, the Eternals live secretly on Earth, and their whole deal is if you get enough of them together, they can form a super being known as the Unimind.
Oh,
It's very
it's like
Power Rangers.
Kind of, except it's more like it's more like psychic Power Rangers.
The idea got introduced in one of 30 end credit scenes at Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh
2.
yes, the
I didn't
you
Jason.
wouldn't
see
have
that
said
one.
that, I know.
Yeah, because like
I thought
Jason?
I'd say no.
Bob, no.
Bob? Howard the Duck?
No.
Oh,
but
Adam.
no, Adam. That's
No, Adam Warlock
Adam-
isn't an Eternal.
No,
Is
no,
he
no,
not?
yeah, 'cause
No, he's
I don't know
that will be
anything.
in Guardians 3, Adam Warlock.
Yeah, oh
So, yeah.
Christ,
Wait,
Adam
wait,
fucking
wait, so
Warlock.
is
Who's
Thor
Adam
in
Warlock,
Guardians
then?
3?
Probably.
They haven't
Maybe? Is Thor going to be in
Yes,
Guardians
yes.
3? Okay. Well, at least
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth is
I
getting
have
one.
a
Adam
Nick
Warlock?
question.
Adam Warlock, oh God, I haven't read Adam Warlock's shit in a while. So he's basically, He was like a genetically engineered super guy created by this other like robot god man called the High Evolutionary, who created him to be the perfect being. He then also got like wrapped up in all this crazy magical shit. He had the soul gem for a bit, and he became known as the Magus, Adam Warlock. And like that's his deal. He's like basically like a cosmic magical guy who does shit. Cool. He was very important in the actual Infinity War. There he has a dark version of himself that lived in the soul gem. It was fucking weird.
And who's Galactus?
The Eater of Worlds. We did this last time. I listened to it recently. Cool mags.
Very tasteful.
Would you break your Marvel
Embargo.
for a Miss Marvel movie?
Oh, what, Kamala Khan?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I like Kamala Khan. She's like an interesting character, but honestly, I think she's also very safe. So Marvel could make a very safe. It would be like Spider-Man Homecoming again, except like with a New Jersey Muslim girl who is a shapeshifter.
I feel like with the whole thing is like because the Marvel films are really safe and like it's so slow moving. It's like you're gonna have to wait 10 years until anything interesting happens.
We've got
Again.
I think it's Shang-Chi.
Oh, Shang-Chi, really?
Yeah.
They're giving Shang-Chi a movie?
Yeah.
That's a...
Who the fuck is that?
Now hold on. Shang-Chi is like, he's basically like, I'm a martial arts guy. He's like the actual authentically right race Iron Fist, basically. He's Iron Fist. He's Iron Fist, but not white and with no glowy hand. He's basically like, I'm a kung fu guy who does kung fu good. Now, if Marvel make it just like
that seems right up your street.
yeah, if it's just like, hey, it's gonna be Shang-Chi fighting a shitload of dudes, I'm okay for that.
Been directed by the same guy who did Short Term 12.
I don't know what that is. What's
It's like
the-
one of Sean's
Not
favorite films.
not a kung fu film.
No, yeah, not
Yeah.
a kung fu film. So
Okay.
it's the one I won't shut up about.
Okay.
It's got Brie Larson in.
Oh.
It's not an action film.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the fight choreographer? If it's
Oh,
one,
Brie
if it's
Larson.
one more
I know,
ping,
we're literally
Why
like
don't you
very,
last
very
topic?
Okay,
equal elements.
if it was one more ping, I would not watch it because one more ping is
Literally,
not a
the
very
only
good choreographer.
like detailed
And I don't mean that
director
mean, but
so far. That's all
Very
we
deep
got.
cut.
So yeah.
Yeah. One more.
Well, we've ranged into a very niche realm right now.
Yeah, that's why.
it's great.
Okay. Here's a question: do you guys think we should watch the Dark Phoenix movie and do a podcast about that?
Oh god.
See,
Okay, can you wait like a week
Oh yeah, like
after it comes out?
yeah, no rush.
Okay.
Like who's champing at the bit for Dark Phoenix?
I
It's
mean,
during the
it's
film
never
festival.
gonna do
Yeah.
what the animation did. The animation was great.
The animated series one, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
to be fair, I did see the trailer when I was waiting to when I was ushering a screen, and like it's just X-Men but in space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty much it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not in space. I already know it's not in space enough, like for me, because the original one was like super in space. They were like, you've been kidnapped by an alien race, and actually now we're going to put you in a death game. Hope one of you doesn't turn into a god monster and eat a sun, and then destroy a populated planet.
I would have watched that.
Yeah, I want to watch that. They're not going to do that,
No.
sadly. You know, it's just going to be Jean being like, oh, I'm angry. I've got an evil bird inside me.
I've already seen the first part of those when they already did this plot.
Yeah, X-Men 3.
It wasn't that good.
That was terrible.
No.
I'm looking forward to watching it just go, ah! Jesus Christ. Okay, so does anyone else have anything particular they want to say about Endgame? To drag us back on topic.
I like Captain America having the hammer, even though I'm not sure
Yeah.
what made him suddenly worthy after.
He
all
was always kind
Yeah,
of
back up.
worthy.
I think
just
self-doubt.
That was just like peak nerdy moment.
Yeah.
I think that was the one moment of the film where I went, oh my god.
Isn't it that like Thor can pick it up, Captain America can, and Hulk, like in the comics, Hulk can just because
Oh,
he's so
no,
strong.
loads of people have. Hulk
Yeah.
hasn't lifted it properly. Red Hulk once took took Thor into
Please
space.
explain Red Hulk to Edith.
No one likes.
My brain can take it
No
anymore.
one likes Red Hulk. It sucked. It was a bad
Is it a
idea.
different Hulk?
Yeah, different guy, but he's the Hulk, but red, and he has a
Like
mustache
Venom.
and a gun.
That's not real.
Yeah, it's real. That's
There's
100%
no way
real.
that's real.
That's 100% real. Big
Oh
red
my
Hulk with a
God.
This is
mustache.
Marvel. Anything
You can
is
tell
real.
me anything is real, and I have to be like, yeah.
That's what they should have done when everyone came. They should just introduce like 20 other characters at the same
Yeah.
time, and everyone just go, and everyone be like, "Who are these
Yeah,
people?" And
that's
Red
like
Hulk.
a really deep cut. That, like only really specific people
Yeah.
understand.
They should have had fucking
That's
like
a missed opportunity.
Flat Man.
And they
from
should
the
have had him
Great
in
Lakes
wides and
Avengers.
like really like gone.
Like in Ready Player One.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Oh god, you can't be saying like Ready Player One as a point of like, yeah,
hey,
like
they
that.
had Fortnite in this film.
Oh, they did. Fuck off.
What?
Oh.
Oh, were they playing Fortnite?
They were playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Remember the
yeah.
Iron Brew?
What's
Yeah.
Fortnite though?
It's a oh.
No,
No,
don't go
it's
into
I know it's a
ground.
video game.
It's a
but, like,
video game that
what's
is
the thing?
basically makes infinite money through incredibly predatory ways of exploiting people through addicting game mechanics, gambling mechanics. It targets children super hard. It's really fucked up.
You
And
have
they
to pay
have
for
dance
it.
moves.
No, there's a free version, but the free version is really cleverly engineered to make you want the paid
There's a
version.
very good video essay on this by what's
Folding Ideas,
Folding
Dan
Ideas,
Olsen.
that's-
It's very,
yeah.
very good.
Dabbing.
And dabbing and like, having
It's like
emotes.
it's like Battle Royale is what the game is.
Yeah.
Just if you're curious,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
not good.
No, it's
Don't ever
no,
look into it.
No, I like Mario Kart.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that is wholesome content.
Only because you won.
I like.
I will get my revenge.
Oh, I liked Hulk, Daddy Hulk.
No, it's not about Daddy
It was
Hulk.
like I was like,
I'm
oh,
not
I just want
about
to be in
Professor Hulk.
Daddy Hulk's arms and be like.
I'd take a
crazy.
hug from Daddy Hulk.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
Daddy Hulk.
nice.
Seemed nice.
Also, I didn't like that scene in the diner.
I
Like,
didn't.
I feel like you could have cut that out and.
There's a lot in this
Yeah.
movie you
Yeah.
could have cut out.
Yeah.
That
Like,
was also
Gratuitous.
them just going. We're all aware that no one likes Ant-Man.
Yeah, that was the only reason they kept it
we
in.
based this premise of this film on the Ant-Man, this previous Ant-Man film that no one saw, but so we
Yeah.
did.
not even that, because he doesn't end with him going into the fucking quantum world. That all.
That happened in the
Well, he
credits.
brings in like the setup.
Yeah,
Of,
God,
like,
Ant-Man
the
2 is such a
trajectory of-
fucking waste of every fucking time.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
You know how he was like stuck in his van because his partner died?
Yes.
Who was that?
Oh, that's like the lady who could turn into a little one with the bug wings.
Oh, the wasp.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was his driver in the thing, right?
Driver.
No,
Like
it's
so,
right.
there was this
Person.
post-credit scene at the end
Yeah.
of Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Yeah.
where they're like, "We're gonna go into the quantum realm. We did it once. We can do it again."
Oh
And it's
fuck!
like-
The torrented version of Ant-Man and the Wasp that I stole didn't
You're
have
gonna
that.
bleep that out,
No,
aren't
I'm
you?
gonna leave that in. Fuck you, Marvel.
You
Fight
weren't
me.
a good citizen of the world and came to your local cinema and watched it for free and with complimentary tickets and didn't financially support it.
I don't want to play your games, Marvel. Oh, okay, so they
Yeah.
did have it in
They
the
went,
post.
yeah. So he went into the quantum realm, and then he was like, "Guys, you can pull me out now," and that's when they all
Yeah, then they get.
Oh, so she was not in the quantum realm.
No, she
No, so he
she
was
was
stuck
in
in
the-
there for 5 minutes, but actually it was 5 years.
So yeah, she and
Oh.
Michael Douglas.
Got it.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Michael Douglas, whatever. her-
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I was gonna say it's probably
Oh
Michelle
yeah, she
Pfeiffer.
wasn't in this film.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was. She was at the
She's at the
funeral.
funeral.
Yeah,
She's at the
She
funeral.
literally says nothing.
And she's at the funeral
Foiled
going.
again.
and £5 million.
I
Yes.
love
Do
that
you
she'd
think
be
it
like.
was even her? Or do you think it was digitally?
It was a mask.
It was just. I imagine her just going. Michael Douglas, who's dead? I don't. I've been in the quantum realm for like 20 fucking years. Iron what? Iron Man? That's a terrible name.
With that funeral scene, you've got everybody in their suits, and then just the Guardians just in their normal stuff, and just nobody's batting an eyelid.
I'm
But
really-
there's a tree and a raccoon.
I wish they.
But Brie Larson's funeral pantsuit was rocking.
It was.
Yeah.
That was a good look.
Yeah.
Although I can. Okay, so I'm bored of this
Howard
movie.
the Duck? Why wasn't he at the end fighting people with his duck? What's Howard the Duck's powers? What does he
I
do?
don't, he's a duck.
I-
I've never read.
I've
I've never read any Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bored of talking about this movie. We're gonna go on to final thoughts. I'm sorry I've been such a cantankerous old fart.
So,
Yes, Shay.
She-Hulk.
Oh yes.
So I was listening to a different podcast other than our own.
How dare you?
What?
Query.
Yeah.
And they were talking about She-Hulk and about She-Hulk is just like doing lawyer stuff as a Hulk.
Yeah.
And that sounds great.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. She-Hulk's had some interesting character stuff because it's like Her whole deal is like, you know.
I would love to see She-Hulk sue Thanos and go, look. That's how I would have liked this movie.
I think that actually, wait, no, it wasn't Thanos, but she has been involved in like cosmic, like justice proceedings. She got called in like by the Living Tribunal, who's like this three-faced god judge person who like exists above all of reality. And she had to like represent someone in like a legal case or something. It was weird. And then she also had to get buff and like beat
Doesn't
Hercules in
seem
an
like
arm
a
wrestling
fair
match.
trial.
Yeah, but she's a good lawyer. But she's like, unlike the Hulk like Daddy Hulk. She-Hulk's like Daddy Hulk because she's just She-Hulk.
Right.
She's Jen Walters, but also like big buff super hot green lady. With
Right.
massive 80s hair. Anyway, final thoughts. Sean, give us something fucking nice to counterbalance me being horrendous.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I've spent, like I said, a decade, 22 films watching this, and
More than a decade, actually.
yeah, 11
12
years.
'Cause
11 years.
I thought it was 2008 was when Iron Man came out.
2008. We're in 2019.
Oh, it's not 2020 yet, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry. All those election
Done?
coverage.
Yeah. But yeah, like I've spent a very long time invested in this whole cinematic universe and that, and I just wanted the film to be good, in my opinion, and I wanted to just enjoy it, have fun watching it, and I did.
Yes!
And I will still keep watching.
Good. You're our canary in the coal mine,
Yes,
Sean.
exactly.
You've got to tell us if they find anything in there.
Yes, will do.
It's not what the canaries did.
They tiny canary picks. Isn't that what they did? You know, digging.
Yeah.
Birds, good upper body strength, right?
Yeah.
Because of all that flapping. Yeah. Racy, what did you think of? What's your final thought? Hey, say words.
Hey, just happened to say something. I think it was a half decent way to end some contracts. Yeah, I can't wait for the director's cut where Paul Rudd jumps into Josh Brolin's asshole.
I thought we were going to make it through the whole
Why
podcast
is
without
that
an Ant-Man in the butt joke.
Why is that a
but
thing?
Oh, a
the
piece of
internet.
concept art was going around, and it's just like, it's from the back of Thanos, and it's just like Ant-Man looks like he's going to go up his ass.
Oh.
and then
That's-
get big and kill him that way.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that?
I know, that is a valid point.
I feel like the internet memed it too hard. They're like, we can't. Guys, we're gonna have
That
to.
would make sense.
We're gonna have to cut the Ant-Man butt sequence. And also, he was wearing like armored trousers. You know, they'd have to find a way to get his trousers off.
But we've
which,
already
Yeah, they were like,
established
"Oh, it's too gay."
quantum realms. He can go through between the atoms.
between the atoms of his armored
Exactly,
trousers.
yeah, he can go through the cracks, can't he?
He doesn't even have to actually reach the butthole. He's already through the crack.
Yeah, and if it's quantum, he can like just time travel to where his butt will be. There it is. He's always in there at every time. EJ,
Yes.
what did you make of this film? Final thoughts, please.
I liked it the first time. I liked it the second time. 6 hours of my life have been spent on this now. So
I did like when Thanos headbutted Brie Larson and she didn't care.
yeah, she was just like,
Fuck off.
it.
Yeah. I don't care about you.
yeah. Looking forward to seeing more of Captain Marvel. I'll watch Spider-Man. Everything else is boring.
Cool.
The end.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll probably watch Black Panther.
Hey.
Maybe.
Hey.
That's probably my maybe too. Like,
Yeah.
if what Black Panther 2 or Doctor Strange 2, if it's weird.
If it's weird, come with me on the weird train.
His cheekbones. They're just too much.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I would like a weird one.
Yeah.
I worry about how they're going to follow up a villain in Black Panther 2, because like Killmonger is the best villain.
Great villain.
He's like really, really good. You know, he's great. And I'm like, okay, what are you going to do next? I mean, I hope they have him like kick the shit out of a bunch of white supremacists. That'd make me really happy if they do that in a Black
I think that
Panther
would be
movie.
too on the nose.
I mean,
Hey,
sometimes
in these times, 2 on the nose is
If-
what you
That's
kinda
true.
need.
if Kingsman can get away with having Colin Firth kill an entire church full of the Westboro Baptist Church,
Yeah,
Oh,
Kingsman's
yeah.
not Disney though either.
that's true.
And
they're
it's
making
15.
another one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
They are.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah. Yeah, Kingsman was
Wait,
a
there's
Fox,
something
wasn't it?
exciting. There's something exciting about it. And I can't remember what it is.
Is it that they're bringing Roxy back? Is Roxy going to be in it?
No. I
They
don't
never
know.
found a body.
No, there's something else exciting about it.
Is Black Widow going in our memorial of like Hurd Ya Saw unjustly dead?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I am heartbroken.
What are the other ones?
I wasn't aware this was a thing.
Roxy and Mac from Housing.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Mac. Mac did not deserve the death that she got. You guys need to watch House. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Or just listen to the podcast and hear me and Shay go insane for an hour. All right.
Yeah, I'll say my final thought. End. It was an end, and I'm happy that it was an end. I watched it, and I'm happy, and I watched it like smiling at the end, being like, "Yep, this is an end. That's good."
Yes.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, I've got a good final thought. Don't watch it on your period. Because I cried for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But I also did cry the whole way through the 2016 animated feature film Sing. So,
Oh gosh.
yeah, the day before, that was an emotional ride. I'm just like, let the gorilla sing.
The moon times are tough, eh? Yeah. Okay. And to finish, it's fine. I'm glad people like it. I'm trying not to come across as an actual monster.
You don't. It's fine.
It's
not for everybody.
it is though. It's for everybody. And
Well, this one is. to be fair.
everyone was there. Everybody did something. Oh, I did like that they had to find a reason to not have Doctor Strange just like fuck up Thanos' day. So like, quick, some water. He has to whirl it away for the rest of this sequence.
Also, Morton was gonna be here, but he has the Avengers flu.
Oh
So
yeah.
he's sick now.
Sick
which is
of.
a shame.
Sick of. Well, you know what happened? The gypsy woman got him. Ah!